So what's going on? Welcome back to JB Reviews. I am going to show you guys yet another Ram. So this is actually a little different from what I've done. Now it's still a 2500, it's still a V8. I cannot find any Cummins motors, guys. Like, this is all I could find, but this truck is going to be a sport appearance. We're going to take a very brief moment, go through the window sticker. I'll show you guys the interior. It is going to be a Bighorn. So hopefully my next truck I will get will be a Laramie. That is what I've been looking for. I have not been able to have a chance to find one. Of course, I would love to find a limited, but in my area, it's kind of hard to find a Laramie. I mean, excuse me, a limited truck. So if you can see, you can't really see. Let's go out and look at it. So there you go. This is going to be a 2019 Ram 2500 Bighorn, and is a mega cab. And let me see what the payload is real quickly. Hold on. Okay, it's not too bad for a mega cab. I'll show you guys in a second. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me hop in here. Now this again has the Bighorn package, so I'm not going to spend too much time. If you haven't had a chance, I actually have two reviews on Bighorns. One has the black appearance, and then the other one has, it's just like a regular Bighorn package. So yeah, we won't spend too much time inside the interior, but let's take a look at the window sticker. And what I'll do is I'll show you guys around this beautiful truck. I love this truck in red. It looks absolutely amazing. And I'm not a huge red truck fan, so for me, I'm kind of thinking, should I buy a red truck? Wouldn't be a bad idea. This thing looks absolutely amazing. Let's turn the AC on. It's 87 degrees where I'm sitting at right now, so we're gonna need a little bit of AC. So let's hit max AC and let's get after it. So as I mentioned, this is gonna be a 2019 Ram 2500 Bighorn Mega Cab 4x4. Base price for a Mega Cab with four-wheel drive, $46,500. 6.4 liter, 8-speed transmission, and then this is going to be your standard features. So moving down to your optional, you are going to have that Delmonico red pearl coat. It's going to be $100. You're going to have the premium bucket seats up front. They are going to be covered in cloth, and then you're going to have that sport appearance package. That package is $895. It's basically going to give you those painted bumpers, door handles, and it's going to give you that painted front grille, which looks absolutely stunning. It's going to basically be like the surround of the grill. And then you're also going to have a heavy-duty snowplow prep group. It's going to basically give you that 220 amp alternator, which is up from 180. Bed utility group. And this truck was also equipped with the off-road package, so it's going to give you those Bilsteins. Now this truck has the level 2 equipment group. Now that was $41.95. I believe the level 1 was $19.95. So this is going to give you a lot more features. So of course you're going to get a standard 18-inch wheel with this package, and a lot of other goodies. I would like to point out this does have the 7-inch cluster too, so you can get that on the Bighorn in the level 2. Dampened tailgate comes in there, heated front seats, fog lights, park sense front and rear, power sliding window, rear window defroster, remote start. I mean, it has so many things inside this package. And this truck was equipped with the anti-spin differential in the rear, 445, clearance lamps, painted flat wheel-to-wheel side steps. I actually like the steps on this truck. I'm excited to show that to you too. Now you are going to have that 9-speaker Alpine, which was $495. And this truck was equipped with navigation at $795. And this truck also was equipped with the 20-inch wheels that look really nice too. $1695 destination. Total price is $59,285. Now if you opted to get that Cummins, that would be an additional $9,100. So just keep that in mind. So as I mentioned, this is going to be your interior. So it's everything you've already seen in my videos. I will spend a little bit of time inside the 7-inch cluster just to show you some of the features in there. So let's jump up front. Before we go up front, let me show you guys this Mega Cab too. So as you know, a Mega Cab is going to have a little bit more space. Not a lot more space, but it has a good amount of space behind the rear seat that gives you storage. You could actually store things below the seat too, and it wouldn't be secure. So if you put something a little bit heavy like a hitch under here, it would actually sit below here and not roll around probably too much. But let me just show you guys how much this seat reclines. Now, I'm about 6'1", and this seat is actually really far back. Look how much space I still have between the front seat with it being all the way back, and with me being this tall. Now, if I recline the seat, you know, I could easily take this truck on a long trip in the back seat and actually be really comfortable. So, just to show you how much far back this seat goes, it goes back a considerable amount. Now I'm going to show you what the seat looks like when I fold it flat. So there is a handle that you would pull on the bottom to get the seat down. And having that seat down, you have basically a flat, you know, basically like a flat back for the seat to store things on. You would have storage in this compartment area behind the seat. It's a good amount of space. I'm gonna show you guys the other side too. Now this is gonna be the other side. And there's not a lot of storage back in the back of the seat on this side. I mean, there's maybe some, you could probably put some bags maybe in here, but there's not much of anything you can put in this cubby here. But you do have some hooks, and you have some latches for your child seat if you need to connect that. And this rear window does slide, and of course you still have your hooks up top if you can see those. There you go. One thing to point out also, the previous Bighorn that I did a review on did not have these USBs in the rear. So it looks like if you want the additional USBs back in the back, you have to get that level 2 equipment group. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so as mentioned, this system is actually going to be optional for the 7-inch display for the cluster. So this is the first tab that you would see, which is going to show you the MP, your miles per hour and your kilometers. And on the second tab, this is going to show your tire pressure monitoring system. It's going to show you your coolant temp, transmission temp, oil pressure, oil life, battery voltage, and then it's going to give you a summary of all those gauges. Now, scrolling down shows you the fuel economy. They do give you a trip A and a trip B, so you can set those accordingly. And then this is going to show you your current MPG, and then your range, and then your average, and as you see in the center there. Now, going down the trip info, you're gonna have a trip A and a trip B to set your mileage. Scrolling on down, you have your trailer. This shows you your distance that you towed your trailer. And then on this one, this is showing you the trailer brake there. So you hit your brakes, it'll show you that on there. It's set to electric brakes too. You can set it for electric, I think hydraulic, all that good stuff. And moving right on down, you have your radio, and then you have any messages that were stored in the system, and then it takes you to screen setup. So I'm going to show you guys something really quickly. So if you take a look at the upper left, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the camera, but if you click into this, it goes red, and you can change that to whatever you want it to be. I think that's really cool that they do that, and very innovative that they give you actually the, you know, it turns red just to let you know where you actually are on that system, and then you just click back out. You don't have to change it. But these are some of the, you know, you have the top left and right, and then the rear, then the bottom left and right too that you can change there. But yeah, this is a really nice system. I mean, it's kind of the same as the previous generation, but they just made it look a little bit more, this is a little bit more different, and it looks a little bit more upscale, I would say. And then as you can see down there, it has your mileage on the truck. These are all going to be digital too, so these gauges down here are actually digital gauges too. What I really mean to say is that it's a part of that 7-inch display there. But overall, man, this interior is going to be just about what you've seen in my previous videos. If you haven't had a chance to take some moment and take a look at the other videos I've done, and I'll kind of go through some of these systems that this truck has. So I already have the mirrors in tow mode, but take a look at this front. I love the fact that they painted the front bumper and that grille. I mean, it looks absolutely amazing, especially with the black grille. And even with the chrome accents, I mean, it looks really nice. They have the black running boards. They're gonna be wheel to wheel. And I mean, it just looks really good. This is a nice truck. I would like to see in a sport appearance, maybe there being an option to have maybe a charcoal style headlight, because I think it would really bring this whole package together. Maybe as time goes on, you'll probably see that more. But you can get the LED lighting on this truck too. You would have LED headlights and fog lights. Look how big this truck is. I believe that the Mega Cab is about 11 inches longer than a crew cab with the same bed configuration. Now this is going to have a 285/60/20 tire. And as you saw on the window sticker too, this had the Bilstein shocks. If you didn't watch my last video, I mentioned this piece of the suspension had holes. This is called a radius arm. And the radius arm was actually restructured for the 2019 to make the truck lighter. So that's why you see those holes inside of that part of the suspension there. Still gonna have that 4-link rear suspension. And you're also gonna have painted bumpers with a sport appearance package too. You will have a dampened tailgate. And this is going to come with that level 2 equipment group. If you get the bed utility, you are going to get these LEDs and a spray and bed liner too. And what also comes with that package is your deployable bed step. See how easy it is to step up on it. All I gotta do is just kick it back in. So let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers on this truck, and then I'm gonna show you guys the payload. So for the Mega Cab for 3/4 tons, you're gonna have a 5,500 pound gross axle weight rating up front. The gross axle weight rating in the rear is gonna be 6,390 pounds. You're gonna have a 10,000 pound gross vehicle weight. Whether you get a long bed or you get a Mega Cab, you're still gonna have the same gross vehicle weight as all 3/4 ton trucks. They do not change it because of that. And with that being said, you're gonna have a payload capacity, if you can see that, of 2,720 pounds. Now, if you had a diesel option, that's going to probably be 800 pounds less, in that ballpark. So just keep that in mind. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't done it yet, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys.